What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with episode 6 of WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode NXT episode 6, coming off a great event, NXT's first pay-per-view of NXT TakeOver in your house. We saw some match stipulations get resolved. We saw a couple of title changes happen. As you see here, Mendoza and Wild were able to capture the NXT Tag Team Championship. They've been red hot. Even Santos Escobar as a Cruiserweight Champion, they've been red hot, taking over NXT and NXT UK. Speaking of NXT UK and Mendoza and Wild, even though they just won the NXT Tag Team Championships, they are also due for an NXT UK Tag Team Championship match. So they could hold 4 belts. Kind of like what Dexter did with the Universal title and NXT Championship. But on tonight's episode, we're going to have a couple of title matches. And also next week, we're going to have a couple of title matches. So NXT looking to put on great shows, and NXT is doing big things right now. And with all that being said, man, let's go ahead. As you see the news there, congratulations to the new NXT Tag Team Champions. But let's go ahead and check out everybody else in the rest of the card. Kicking off the show, we have Roderick Strong, who lost. Like I said, there was a couple of title changes. Roderick Strong did lose his NXT North American Championship to Mustafa Ali. So Roderick Strong wasting no time, just like us, wasting no more time. He is invoking his rematch clause tonight. He wants his title back against Mustafa Ali. And then in the second match, we have Dakota Kai, who we have yet to see. Cap Coda, that's my girl. But we haven't yet to see her here in the Realistic Universe mode. And another person we haven't seen is Indy Hartwell, making her first appearance here in WWE 2K22. Not just our Realistic Universe mode, but in WWE 2K22 in general, as she came in the DLC pack. And then the third match, we have Isaiah Swerve Scott, who defeated Alexander Wolf. Not only defeating Alexander Wolf, but knocking Wolf out of the group Imperium as he takes on Johnny Gargano in a one-on-one matchup. And then we got Cameron Grimes and Cedric Alexander, a rematch from episode 5, as Cameron Grimes was disappointed that he lost to Cedric Alexander, so he wants another shot at Cedric Alexander. And then in the main event, one of 2 title matches tonight, we have a rematch for the NXT Tag Team titles. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, the former Tag Team Champions, invoking their rematch clause against Wild and Mendoza. This time it's not going to be a triple threat tag team match with Danny Burch and Oni Larkins, straight up 2-on-2 match. So Wild and Mendoza, even though they are set to do for a UK Championship match, they still got to defend their newly crowned NXT Tag Team Championships. But that's the card. Let's go ahead and start the episode right now.
Welcome everybody to the hottest wrestling program in the entire world. Welcome everybody to NXT.
So starting off, we got Roderick Strong and Mustafa Ali for the North American Championship. Roderick Strong getting his rematch after losing the title at NXT TakeOver in your house. Let's see if Mustafa Ali can be successful in his first title defense. Let's go ahead and simulate this and see who wins, as Roderick Strong, after one night, recaptures the North American Championship. And then in the second match, as we're going to hop in and watch, it's going to be Dakota Kai against Indy Hartwell. And you know the women, they always put on fire matches.
Here comes trouble. A superstar who is always ready for a fight. And she won't let anything stand in her way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks. Half of the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
First ever. I was disappointed when Kai got released, but I'm still a Dakota Kai fan. Especially with her the pink hair.
The captain of Team Kick, she's the leader and the ruler of Team Kick. And Saxton, you're off. One word describes her. Impressive. A competitor already so accomplished for such a young age.
Now, just like the word on the back of her trunks, impressive.
From Melbourne, Australia,
Her husband, Dexter Lumis, has been probably the most impressive person in this realistic universe mode, formerly known as Dexter Two Belts, Mr. Money in the Bank, NXT Universal Champion Dexter Lumis, as Indy Hartwell comes to WWE 2K22, looking to have that same type of success as Dexter Lumis here in the women's division at NXT. Starting off, she has to defeat Dakota Kai.
Expect to see a vicious determination from Dakota Kai in this matchup, Byron.
Yeah, one thing everyone knows about Dakota Kai is that her tactics are just as ruthless as her kicks. Kai has no regard for her opposition's well.
From the heavens, big
Nice frog splash from Indy Hartwell.
She can end it here.
And she goes for the pin off rip. She is not playing around.
Left to go in this one. Hooked up. Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent. Enough already.
And Indy taking control early on in the match. But Dakota looking to get back into it. And she goes for the pin.
She's still in this one.
Ooh, well measured. Indy keeps her at bay. Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Oh, clothesline. Cover. She kicks out at one. Keeping a loss at bay for now.
We're getting frequent covers from both women. Looking to end the match early.
Hooked up. Fisherman suplex. Wind him up. Boom. Can they get the grip locked in?
And now Dakota with a single leg Boston Crab. But Indy able to power her way out of it.
Going coast to coast. Gonna kick the features off the face.
And Kai has obvious intentions to leave her competition.
She can end it here. The referee clearly noticed she was on the ropes.
I really didn't see a rope break there, ref.
Uh-oh. The arm absorbing the damage. That was just malicious. Insulting. Reversal from Hartwell. Look at this, going counter for counter. Traps the arm into the hammerlock.
Ooh.
Attack from Indy Hartwell.
We all know what she's looking to do next.
That might be it for Dakota Kai.
Kick out. She's not done
she's not done yet, just like Michael Cole. And I quote Michael Cole. What a clothesline.
Targeting a body part, working the arm. Drop kick to the spine. Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, good grief from your lights out. Things not going how she'd like. At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this Duncan form.
Dakota looking to make a comeback. Cap Coda with the pin. And after the little fast comeback that Dakota Kai just pulled off, she was able to get the win over Indy Hartwell.
Standing tall after as close a match as we've seen in recent memory. This is the kind of win where you second guess yourself. Sure, it's a celebration now, but the results could have easily gone the other way.
And Dakota Kai spoiling the WWE 2K22 debut of Indy Hartwell as Cap Coda gets the win here tonight on NXT episode 6. Let's go ahead to the next match, as the second match that we're going to be watching is Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Johnny Gargano, with Candice LeRae at ringside, who picked up a victory over Io Shirai. No, I think Io Shirai won. Candice LeRae was disappointed. And yes, it was Swerve's house, Byron. It was Swerve's house at NXT TakeOver in your house, as he defeated Alexander Wolf, eliminating Alexander Wolf from Imperium.
Weighing in at 201 pounds, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Lots of swagger, but also lots of discipline, coming from a military family with
And Swerve looking to build off of that dub he got at NXT TakeOver in your house.
Podcast on the WWE Network. Don't sound so excited, Michael. Don't give anyone a podcast. You are never invited back. And I'm going to have your episode deleted, Saxton. Here's the Rebel Heart turned Blackheart.
Hell, and a lot of people could say that, you know, it's Swerve's house, but I guess you could say NXT is Johnny Gargano's house, Johnny Wrestling's house. We're going to see tonight whose house it is tonight between Gargano and Isaiah Swerve Scott. Should be one hell of a matchup, too.
Johnny Gargano was once a security guard in my security detail back in the day. I didn't even know what the guy's name was. You know it now, and so does the WWE Universe.
And this is not just a normal one-on-one matchup. If both of these men, or even one of them, can impress in this match, this could hold a future title, whether that's the North American title, whether that's, hell, even the Cruiserweight title, or the NXT World title.
In their case, that's someone's right. But it's great to see Johnny thrive as someone who has and continues to make his dreams come true. Someone who refuses to back down or give up. Well, Gargano has certainly found a way to make those otherwise admirable traits manifest themselves
Johnny Gargano, I thought he was going to go to the top rope there. Changed his mind, delivering an elbow drop on the ground.
Yeah, and before Scott arrived in WWE, he took the indie scene and then made himself as a top talent. I assure you, he's out to replicate that.
K-Swerve with the springboard moonsault. Going to the second rope. Nice uppercut. Man, Swerve just flying all over the ring. Damn, Swerve, calm down, bruh.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Stop. Oh, knees right to the gut. Well, that didn't go as Johnny designed.
And Gargano saw that coming.
Face first. Swerve manages to counter.
Enough already.
Swerve is just on one right now. He must have built a lot of momentum after that pay-per-view match against Alexander Wolf. But he does miss there. And that allows Johnny to get back into this match. Ooh.
Swerve expected that.
Swerve still flying around the ring. It's crazy how many high flying moves he done did in this one match.
Will Swerve take advantage?
And Swerve looking to get.
What is he thinking? You had him down where you wanted.
What happened? Did Candice LeRae distract the referee? I think that's what we saw. And now Johnny gonna get a rope break. I guess Swerve's leg was under the rope, but he might have passed out. But another rope break. But I think Candice LeRae got involved when Swerve went for the win. I think she distracted the referee. And is Swerve gonna do it? Is he gonna defeat Johnny Gargano? No, he doesn't. Johnny is able to kick out at the count of 2, but Swerve has been hot this whole match. He's been in complete control as he is flying all over this NXT ring as he wants Johnny wrestling on his feet. But Gargano able to move out of the way. Yeah, we saw this earlier in the match, that second turnbuckle, man, that move is so nasty. As that could be it for Swerve. And Swerve kicks out again. Surprised his damn neck ain't broke. And after that DDT, I think Swerve wants Johnny in the middle of the ring so he can get the pin. As I see a steel chair now on the edge of the ring. I don't know who did that. We couldn't see because of the camera. Maybe Candice LeRae getting involved again. And now Swerve going for a submission, trying to make Gargano tap out. as the referee discards of the steel chair that Candice LeRae brought in the ring, but that allows Johnny Gargano to hit a Hurricane Rana and an elbow drop, and now an arm stomp. Candice LeRae playing a big role in this match and could play a big role in the outcome, as this match spills to the outside in front of the announcer table. Corey's right. It's not going to matter on the outside, but he still can inflict a lot of damage. Hell, he can hold him there until before the count of 10 if he wanted to. Don't know if that's Johnny's plan, but it is looking like it. Johnny gets back in the ring, and now he's taunting Swerve. Are we going to see a count out? Nope, Swerve makes it back in before the count of 10, and he follows up with a clothesline and another one. Leg sweep. Swerve feeling it right now, but Gargano putting a stop to all that with a kick right to the temple. As Gargano seen enough of Swerve going to the top rope, as Gargano goes for a frog splash. And he defeats Swerve. Scott, I guess you could say Candice LeRae played a part in Gargano able to defeat Isaiah Swerve Scott here tonight in NXT episode 6 of the Realistic Universe mode. Gargano getting a big win. Don't think that'll be the last time we see those two though in the square circle, but Johnny Wrestling showing Swerve that it is his house tonight in NXT. But we're not done, because I just remembered I always seem to forget. We do got to simulate the rest of the card, but before that, or after that, I do have to show the power rankings, and we still have the live event show to do. But we got Cam Grimes and Cedric Alexander in a rematch from last week, with Cedric Alexander getting the win last week. Can Cameron Grimes get his revenge and get a dub? And he does. So it's tied 1-1. And then in the main event, we have the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. The former champions in Mustache Mountain going up against the new champions in Los del Fantasma, in Wild, and Mendoza. Santos Escobar, though, will be at ringside, as they have all the gold and could add more gold. But can they keep this gold that they got right now, that they just won? Let's see what happens. Or can the former champions get their title back? Kind of like how Roger Strong just got his title back from Mustafa Ali. No, they don't. Legado del Fantasma is still running wild here in NXT, taking over as they look to add some more gold to their faction. But let's go ahead and check out the power rankings. I always forget. But number one in the power ranking is the former. This is kind of surprising now, because he is the former UK champion. He did not regain UK title back, but he was not pinned. Sheamus was pinned by Cesaro. So I guess Walter has a strong case of getting another rematch at some point. And then we have the former champions, Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, who you just saw failed to regain their tag titles. You have Mustafa Ali. I mean, after the pay-per-view, you know, he was the North American champion, but as you see, he is now the former North American champion. And then at number 5, you have the former NXT champion and the former Universal champion, as Dexter Two Belts lost both titles in the same night. It's crazy. He won Money in the Bank and became the NXT Universal Champion all in the same night, and then he loses both belts in the same night. But after he lost that NXT title match to Pete Dunne actually attacked Dexter Lumis with a steel chair, weakening Dexter up, as Dexter still had a main event match against Rey Mysterio for the Universal title, and he lost that. So feel kind of bad for Dexter right now. Even Indy, she just lost her first match, so not looking too good for Index right now. But let's go ahead to the next show, which is the live event, as we're going to see what the matches that the computer has generated. They do have the New Day taking on Mace and T-Bar. I actually kind of like that. So we're going to keep that. We got Liv Morgan against the new number one contender for Becky Lynch's title, the Carmelo, who won a Fatal 4-Way on the last episode of Raw, episode 6 of Raw. I like that. You got John Morrison going up against Shelton Benjamin. I don't like that because they're both heel. They're on SmackDown, so we are going to have to adjust that a little bit. And then we got the Usos against Los Lotharios. I don't like that because the Usos are on Raw and Carrillo and Garza are on SmackDown, so we got to change that. Then there's a triple threat. Don't like that because you got Bianca on SmackDown, Rhea's on Raw, Dana Brooke is on SmackDown. You can have Dana Brooke versus Bianca or Dana Brooke versus somebody else. So we're going to go ahead and edit a couple of these matches, as I think we'll change. You have John Morrison. Yeah, we'll have John Morrison, and he'll take on. Let's have him take on Mansoor. Both are on SmackDown. We haven't seen Mansoor a lot. I like the matchup, as John Morrison is going to be facing the Intercontinental Champion Damian Priest for the IC title at WrestleMania Backlash. And then we need to change this match now. I'm fine with Los Lotharios having a match, and they can go up against, what about the SmackDown Tag Champs in a rematch from Money in the Bank? Eric and Ivar. Let's do that match again. And then I wouldn't mind seeing Dana Brooke in the main event. She's on SmackDown, so we need to have her fight a SmackDown female wrestler. So we'll do Dana Brooke, and let's do Shayna Baszler or Sonya Deville. Let's do Shayna. Let's do Shayna, and then we'll go ahead and simulate the matches. So save that first, and then we'll go ahead and simulate all the matches as the New Day, who have been beaten down Omos. Each member of New Day hold a victory over Omos in one-on-one matches as they defeat Retribution. And then you have Carmella staying hot. She won that Fatal 4-Way to become the number one contender. Becky Lynch better watch out. She just defeated Liv Morgan. She's a real deal right now. Then we have Mansoor kind of in an upset over John Morrison. Might have to do that match again on SmackDown. And then we had Carrillo and Garza defeating the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in a non-title match at this live event. Could be due for another shot at those tag titles. And then we had Shayna Baszler defeating Dana Brooke in the main event. But that'll wrap it up for episode 6 of NXT. Until the next episode, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Peace out. Dunk Squad.